Look what came in the mail. It is time to unbox some Micro Galaxy Squadron ships from Jazwares. Let's take a closer look at the packaging before I rip it open. And yes, some of these are the launch edition versions, so some of you might think I'm insane for opening these up. But, I collect for fun, not for profit. So, 100 years from now, none of this is going to matter. So let's just have some fun, right? Let's put the mystery to rest and start with the mystery package. I'm really hoping for this one here, the speeder bike from Return of the Jedi. I don't know if this means that's what's in there or if it's just an example of the size. May the Force be with us. Oh, baby, there she is. There's the bike. It looks pretty good. It's got some nice detail to it. And it also comes with this little stand that says Star Wars on it, and then you can display him. Saddle up.
Go for help! Go! We got company, boss.
Mission accomplished. Next up, it is the X-Wing Fighter, featuring Luke Skywalker and R2-D2. Unboxing. There's a fine line between opening a ship from the Micro Galaxy Squadrons and a pack of light bulbs. Our heroes.
This R2 unit of yours seems a bit beat up. You want a new one? Not in your life. You okay, R2?
I feel like the nose is a bit stubby, but it's got that well-used universe look. Let's get the wings open. The landing gear's a bit sticky. Luke sits here, of course. Let's put him in his cockpit. And then R2 sits in the back here. And to get him out, he's got a little button right here that you just push and he comes out.
I've lost R2.
I think it's a pretty cool looking ship, actually. Maybe except for the stubby nose.
Luke, the Force will be with you. Lock S spoils in attack position. Look at the size of that thing. Cut the chatter, Red 2. Accelerate to disco speed.
Oh, nothing would be finer than to fly a TIE fighter. Until that day, however, I must settle for the Micro Galaxy Squadrons version. You lucky duck. Come on! Oh man, TIE fighters are pretty. Unlike some other ships of this line, it doesn't have any weathering on it. I think that's because the Empire ships are supposed to look like they just rolled off the factory floor, whereas the Rebel ships are quite used. Gorgeous! TIE fighter pilots have only ever said 2 lines in the Star Wars movies.
Yes, sir.
And
look out!
And then he blows up. He sits in here, of course, and then there's sort of an ejector seat on the other side that if he gets into trouble, it's like,
oh God, I'm hit! Eject! Eject! Oh, you piece of crap Imperial technology! Ah!
And then, as we did when we were kids, you removed the solar panels for a devastating crash scene.
That was a close shave. I'm out of here. Long live the Empire! Ha ha ha! TIE fighter wins again.
It is the Micro Galaxy Squadron TIE Advanced Darth Vader TIE Fighter, our Lord and Vader, and he's driven off the lot. Now, there's no weathering on this ship, I guess because the Empire ships are sort of, like fresh off the assembly line as opposed to the Rebel ships, which are all beat up. I actually feel like this is the most screen-accurate Darth Vader TIE Fighter of all the toys. Definitely not meh. Pretty good.
He was the best star pilot in the galaxy.
Also, this Darth Vader figure is probably the most detail of the micro figures I've seen. They're so small, it's hard to do that, but this one looks pretty good. Not sure what this is, but it kind of looks like it's a trunk.
There's your problem, sir. You've been riding a clutch, haven't you?
Darth sits here, of course, in the cockpit, and then you flip over and there's an ejector button over here when you want to eject him. Eject, Darth, eject. Then you take the solar panels off for a devastating crash scene.
Several fighters have broken off from the main group. Come with me. Did I ever tell you I'm the best star pilot in the galaxy? Only about 100 times. What? Nothing.
And last but definitely not least, the Micro Galaxy Squadron Millennium Falcon. Good looking box. There's the other vehicles you can buy. Comes with these accessories. All right, let's get her open. Come on! Good looking ship, has a nice wash on it for that well-used universe look. Our heroes.
You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon? Should I have? They're tracking us.
Now here's the fun part. This back part opens up, and look at the detail inside there. Chewie's chessboard, storage compartments.
If you'll just get on board, we'll get out of here. Strap in. Now be careful, R2. Great kid. Don't get cocky.
This is the landing gear. It's a bit of a pain. It folds down when you don't want it to. Clear for departure.
She's the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy.
I put together this diorama to display her on.
Clear Bay 327. You came in that thing? You're braver than I thought.
Nice. I really love these little ships. They're pretty awesome. In fact, I think I'm going to try to collect as many of them as I possibly can, or that my bank account will allow. All in all, it is a fleet built for an emperor and a rebel, and smugglers, and Wookiees, and droids, and Mandalorians, and bounty hunters, and I digress. Thank you for watching. May the Force be with you.